Welcome to me second Halloween 2018 spesh. Yeah, so I've got 3 more other movies for you here to recommend. Yeah, so but before we start, because last time we had the 6 terrifying toffee whirls. Yeah, well this time we've got 8 fiendish fuckers. Yeah, well, fiendish fancies, but I just call them fiendish fuckers. Yeah, and so before we start these mini reviews, I think I'll have a fiendish fucker. Yeah, Mr. Kipling, because that's what he does in his spare time, innit, Mr. Kipling? Yeah, stuffs tarts with cream. That's older than know of that joke, innit? So, ooh, fiendish fucker. Very fiendish. Puts you in a fiendish mood. Right, so what's the first movie? Yeah, The Keep. Obviously the cover's a bit battered. Yeah, no, but it's the original vid. I don't know how much that's worth, because The Keep is one of them movies that never been released officially on DVD, amazingly, and I certainly don't think it's on Blu-ray. Yeah, it's early 80s Michael Mann movie. I think his second movie after, or it is, he'd done Jericho Mile, and then I think he'd done Thief, honey, with Jimmy Caan, and this was his next one, The Keep, based on this bestseller. And it's basically about, it's set in World War II, stars Jürgen Prochnow, Ian McKellen's in it, Scott Glenn, and Gabriel Byrne plays an SS officer. Yeah, and it's set in World War II, where this German garrison gets to this keep, yeah, in the Carpathian Mountains, right? And they find out that they see all these mysterious things, or crosses on walls and all this, and they eventually twig it out that it's not there to keep something out, it's there to keep something in, because there's this mega evil force in the keep, yeah, and it's called Molosar. And of course, as happens in these movies, they accidentally kind of release it, and it begins to take over, yeah, and waste over Nazis, yeah. But with it released, I mean, it's going to take over the planet, so it has to be stopped. And there's this Guardian guy, I forget what he's called, in it, Scott Glenn, who he wakes up, and he's the only guy that can stop it, yeah. And that's the basic setup, and I'd well recommend it, The Keep. But it's one of them films that they released it and it made about £8 and just sank without trace. Yeah, and Mann disowned it because the studio, I mean, his original cut was nearly like 3 hours, and the studio cut it down to about an hour and a half, so there's loads missing from the film, and you can tell where characters appear and then you just disappear and never appear again. Yeah, and there's kind of breaks in narrative and all this, but even so, what's left of it, it's well worth a watch. I mean, that first appearance by Molosar, when he's in all them like smoke, he's in like a smoke spirit form with his beady red eyes, yeah. I mean, you could argue that's more spookier than later on when he gets like physical form. But yeah, but it's an intriguing movie, and I think it's one of Mann's best. It'd certainly be interesting to see the complete uncut version, I think the studio has asked for, oh yeah, we'll do it with you, and man said, oh piss off, like, I'm not bothered. So whether we'll ever get to see it or not, I don't know. But would it be more interesting, the full version, than the hour and a half version? It'd make more sense, but maybe it works as it does because it's kind of truncated in a way. There's so much about it that you don't know. It's a bit like The Wicker Man, innit? The 73 version with Edward Woodward. I prefer the original cinema version than the later released fuller version. Yeah, I just think it works better. So whether it'd be the same case with The Keep, I don't know. Yeah, but I'd certainly, if you've not seen it, I'd certainly recommend it. It's worth a watch. It's a bit weird, like, you know, and got classic Tangerine Dream score. In a way, you can't have a Michael Mann film without Tangerine Dream. Yeah, it's just got that style about it, the music that suits the Mann style as well. Yeah. So yeah, I'd definitely recommend The Keep if you've not seen it. I think they've shown it on Film 4 a few times, you know, in proper letterbox. This is just a panned and scanned version. Yeah, but yeah, The Keep. Yeah. Sorted. Yeah. And on next one, after a bit I've spit half of it out on floor, my last fiendish fucker, so we'll have a bit of another thingy before our next one, to be honest. Getting even more fiendisher. So the next one, I got this from our charity shop actually. Queen of the Damned, yeah, which came out in about 20 years ago, I think. I remember seeing this at cinema, but I've never seen it since. Yeah, so, and I can't remember that much of it, although if I've only seen it once in 20 years, I guess I originally thought it were a bit averagey, I think. As I remember, but like I said, I can't remember much of it, but I'm going to give it another watch. I mean, it might be okay, yeah. It's the third in, is it the third in the vampire books that Anne Rice wrote? Yeah, Interview with Vampire first, forget what the second. I think this is the third Queen of Damned, and this starred a liar, didn't it? Aaliyah, who were that pop star. She was a pop star at the time, and then she was breaking into acting, weren't it? And just after they'd finished filming this, she died in a plane crash. I think it were a Cessna, weren't it? Never get into a Cessna if you're famous, yeah? Yeah. But yeah, her last hit, The Ground. Just as Mark Bolan's last hit, A Tree. Yeah. Well, it is Halloween, isn't it? So yeah, I'll give this a watch. I think, did I show you it back? You know, I'll give it another watch, and but I can't say that I definitely recommend it because, like I say, I've not seen it for 20 years, so I can't remember. So yeah, Queen of the Damned, the second of our Halloween special. Ooh, even though I've not seen it for 20 years. That's it. And we come to our final one tonight. Cover here. Yeah. The Ninth Gate. Yeah. Roman Polanski movie starring Johnny Depp, yeah, who plays this like kind of sleazy boot dealer, Dean Corso, who gets called in by Boris Belkin, played by Frank Langella, who collects all these demonic and satanic boots, yeah, but he's got the ultimate one. The the 9 gates, what is it? The 9 gates of the Kingdom of Shadows, yeah, which were reputedly written in cooperation with the devil, yeah. And he's got 1 copy, but there's 3 worldwide. There's 2 others, yeah. And he hires Johnny Depp. He's convinced Balkan that only 1 copy is genuine, so he hires Corso to go and check it out with the other 2 to see which one is the genuine one, yeah. And as he goes along, they're in Europe, the books, because it starts in New York, doesn't it? So when he compares the different copies, yeah, he finds out there's little differences with the drawings, yeah. Sometimes one guy you'd be holding keys in one hand, and in the other drawing, in the other Book of Shadows, he's holding the keys in the other hand, yeah. Or there's walls that are empty in one drawing, and then in next drawing in other book they're sealed off, yeah. So he's got to figure out within the 3 books, there's something about the drawings, yeah, about like to do with the 9 gates and all this. And he's no sooner started on his quest when people end up turning up dead and all this, and he meets this mysterious woman who seems to be following him, yeah. And he's phoning up Balkan. I'm sick of this, people are dead left, right and centre, I want out, you know. And just tag another 0 onto the check, yes, Mr. Corso. And so he's in it then, and he's got to find out yeah, what the hell's going on. And yeah, it's quite good, the 9th gate. I've got a couple of mates, they like it as well. We're always like kind of talking about it, especially with Andy, piss funny at end. Yes, and those that can travel inside. Well, he's got all the drawings, yeah, Frank Langella. To travel in silence and without fear from fire, and to play the greatest game of all and win, blah de blah blah blah. Yes, Mr. Corso, yes, you're going to see something that no man has ever seen in hundreds of years, yes, Mr. Corso. And piss funny, yeah. But I mean, it is a good horror movie, yeah. You've got some striking imagery in it. And yeah, I'd recommend it, the 9th gate. I mean, it covers similar type territory to Rosemary's Baby, his other mega supernatural one, yeah. I think this was the first time in years that he went back onto the into supernatural. But it's, apart from a few shitty back projection plays when they drive in cars, yeah. But apart from that, it's alright, yeah. It's creepy in parts, the 9th gate. So if you've not, again, if you've seen it, you know, you see it again, like. But if you've not seen it, yeah, recommended. Yeah, the 9th gate, Mr. Corso. Yeah. So that's it. That's it for me latest Halloween one. But stay tuned next, because it's Halloween 2018, the like remake sequel, yeah. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll just finish off my fiendish fucker, and see you later.